Hello again. I hope that you're having a great break, whether or not you're doing an internship or you're just hanging out with your family and relaxing a little bit. I hope that you're having a fantastic time. Well, welcome back. This is the introductory video for the second and the third weeks of the class. So I'm going to be talking right now about convergence theory, media convergence, and participatory culture. We think about convergence theory, media convergence theory. Think about the idea of how we use various types of media to interact about something in particular. In this case, we're talking about fandom. You know, with our smartphones able to connect us to the internet, with our TVs now able to, some of the TVs even able to access the internet, with the internet able to show our television shows and even have radio shows. The media is very interconnected. A great example from last quarter, one of my groups in my COMS 450 class talked about the Kardashians. They obviously have this television show, but in addition to the television show, they have a blog, and the blog interconnects their Facebook, their Twitter, and it's all interconnected. And increasingly, scholars are looking at this idea of media convergence or convergence theory to help us understand how the intersections of all these various different forms of media are helping us to participate as fans. So the issue of media convergence is very much linked with participatory culture. So that's why they kind of follow each other, and I'm talking about them at once. All right, well, Henry Jenkins wrote a book on convergence culture, and I've asked you to read an excerpt for that for week number 2, for the week of December the 5th. And in this excerpt, he talks about how through the intersections of this media, we are engulfed in thinking about something in particular. Right now I'm going to use soap operas as an example. I'm working on a book right now on soap opera fans, and I am a lifelong soap opera fan. My very first memory was watching The Guiding Light underneath my mom's ironing board. Nope, never let my kids do that, but at different times, whatever. And watching The Guiding Light on a black and white TV. That's a very different experience than how current soap opera fans embrace their fandom. You see, back in the day, yes, a long time ago, okay, well, back in the day, we could watch our show at a particular time. There weren't any VCRs, we couldn't record them. We couldn't DVR them or whatever it is. We couldn't access them on SoapNet. We couldn't access them on the internet. We needed to be in a particular place at a particular time. Now, to enact soap opera fandom, as a soap opera fan, I can not only watch my soap opera when I want by looking at it on a website if I miss it on a particular day. I can read about it on Soap Opera Digest, which I do quite frequently, I might add, and also experience it on the internet, also chat about it on Facebook with people. I'm a member of various Facebook groups because I'm researching this for my book about soap opera fandom. Just in the time I was gone at Disney, I was gone 6 days, I received this many emails alerting me to Facebook posts from various groups I'm involved in. And the people who are involved in these different Facebook groups are literally involved in multiple Facebook groups where they participate all the time, talking about anything ranging from the content of a show to, sadly, the fact that Prospect Park isn't going to be able to pull off One Life to Live and All My Children Online, so the plans for that have been scrapped. So there's a lot of mourning going on. All right, in addition to that, we also have the interaction of the stars with us too. For example, just as a couple of examples, 2 stars from Guiding Light wrote books right after the show ended. Kim Zimmer, I'm just saying, and she's kind of a hoot, so that was kind of fun. And then Tina Sloan, Changing Shoes. So by writing these books from the actual celebrities, they're participating with their fans as well in another medium. Okay? An author from Soap Opera Digest wrote a book about why soaps still matter. Yet another way that people are talking to their fans on a more meta level. So anyway, these media are clearly converging. As a Real Trend sadly went off the air last year, but I was able to get 20 of their classic episodes on DVD. So, and unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to open this yet. Hopefully do that over my break. We'll see. All right. So that's convergence culture. We are also very much participatory, engaging, and this is in a participatory way with our fandom, by participating on Facebook, and people do this in all kinds of ways. I have had soap opera fans emailing me about anything from a movie project involving 2 characters of As the World Turns, to uploading video on YouTube, to constructing a newspaper about Oakdale from As the World Turns. Interestingly, I just heard via my friends on Facebook that there's new legislation that's going to be impacting the ways in which people can talk about shows and even upload YouTube video because of trying to protect the licensing of the shows. So I think that's an issue that people are getting very wound up about right now, that we'll be talking about more in terms of participatory culture, and I'll be uploading some things about that onto our discussion board. Okay, so in the next couple of weeks, you're going to be learning a lot about how these media converge and how fans participate in it. And I invite you to have fun with this. Think about the ways that the object of your fandom gets enacted through various types of media, and the ways in which you participate. Notably, I am a soap opera fan, and I've recently gotten into One Life to Live. Have I watched it for 3 weeks? No. Have I read about it in Soap Opera Digest? Yeah. Time limits how much we can participate. Obviously, a lot of people on Facebook have a lot of time on their hands. But think about the extent to which you participate as a fan, and then reflect on that in your discussion board for the next couple of weeks. Have fun. Again, if you have any questions about anything in the next couple of weeks, please email me. I'd be happy to chat with you. And you need to be starting to think about your project for the class in terms of your Facebook site that you're going to be creating for the object of your fandom. Again, refer to your syllabus, email me with questions, and have a great rest of your winter break, and I'll be back in week 4 to chat with you again. Thanks.